This is the ASUS Prime Z390-A motherboard for LGA1151. This motherboard is specifically for Intel 8th and 9th generation CPUs, so if you have other ones, they won't work with this. It also needs to have DDR4 memory, so you can't use DDR3, DDR5, the newer one, or any other newer ones they come out with. Only DDR4. There are two RGB areas on the motherboard. The first one is a fairly large one. It's underneath the part that says Prime Z390 series. That area lights up very brightly RGB, and then there's another smaller one in the bottom right area above the ASUS part. But the one in the top left gets quite bright, and I noticed that it did not go off when my PC turned off, so that could be an issue for some people, I think. I was fine with it, but if you want your RGB to turn off at night, yeah, it didn't turn off for me. Only way to get it to turn off for me was to simply unplug the PC, which I guess is always an option. There are two M.2 slots for NVMe drives on this motherboard. The first one is below the CPU socket, and it does not have a heatsink on it. And the second one is in the bottom right corner, and that one does have a heatsink on it. So I guess you just choose where to put which drive. I think 2 slots is still enough for a lot of people, although that could be a consideration because a lot of newer boards are now including a 3rd slot or even a 4th slot. So as that becomes more commonplace, that may be a problem for this motherboard, but for right now, I think it's still fine. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was helpful.